My name is David Tyler Fox. I guess I'm from all over, but right now Santa Cruz.
Santa Cruz?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Is that where you grew up, or?
No, I grew up in Connecticut, but I'm like kind of more from like Boulder, Colorado. That's like what I call home.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right. So how long have you been doing music? I mean, obviously it seems like quite a while.
I think I started when I was playing when I was like maybe 4 or 5 years old,
Okay.
piano, and then I learned sax and started learning guitar when I was like maybe 12 or 13, and then discovered I could sing when I was 27. So, yeah.
You can sing well. That falsetto takes time.
Thanks.
It takes a long time. It sounds good.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't sound like a squealy 13-year-old, because a lot of people, when they first start off, that's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
It sounds developed.
Thank
So,
you.
I like it. That song, though, what made you want to write it? What kind of inspired it?
Well, I think like that album that was off of, I had learned this technique for art from the Zen monk, where you go into a certain state in meditation, and then when you come out, whatever the first thing that pops into your head is what you write. And I think it just happened to be like fall and the seasons were changing. I think it was just like I started reflecting on how everything just is in this cycle, this like ebb and flow, and how you can't grasp at one time of year or one like person in your life that you love, or any one thing that seems really amazing, because it all goes and it transforms. And it's just really learning to see the beauty and the fluctuation of life.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I dig that. When how did you learn this technique? I mean, just self kind of taught, or did you meet somebody who kind of gave you a bit more on it?
I already knew how to meditate and basically do the practice that he was doing. Like I learned it a long time ago because I got sick, really sick, and I learned meditation to help with that illness, to get over that illness. And so I already knew how to do it, but then just when I went to this Buddhist school called Naropa in Boulder, and we did this session with a Zen monk, and he was this great, he did Japanese gardens, and they were like just unbelievable, like things that you would think like no mind could like purposely think to create this. It has to come from like something completely beyond, and like not even beyond, but just like being present and not having a plan.
Yeah.
And then like going back and refining it after you create this thing. But yeah, he was just he just said that that's what he did, so I gave it a try, and then an album came out.
Oh yeah, man, that's pretty freaking cool. So you've been touring on this album for a while or anything? Or?
It's been out for a while. I just re-released it. I'm going to be recording another one this next year, and but yeah, this one's really special to me. It was just very much from a place beyond myself. So, you know, and when I listen to it or think about it, it just brings in memories of all the people and the places in my life at that time.
Yeah, that's legit. How long ago did you write it, I guess?
I think like 4 years ago.
It still feels like when you play it, it feels fresh. Like
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like it's an old song that you're just kind of pulling out of the closet.
I think
you know?
things are always fresh, and we just pretend that they're not. Yeah.
If it matters to you, it's always fresh, I guess.
Yeah, it's like, you know, you can get bored of something if you hear it a bunch of times, so it's not fresh, but like the thing in itself never changes, just your perspective of it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely, man. So what, I guess, you know, you're obviously a little bit more on the meditation, the mind side, and understanding that kind of balance and equilibrium. What's your goals with music then? I mean, because obviously it brings you joy or it brings you peace.
I thought I had one, and now I don't have one. I just want to play. I think the goals get in the way.
They can.
Yeah.
You can push too hard towards something that you're not supposed to.
Yeah, the more and more I play, I realize that it was perfect from the beginning, and like I guess maybe a goal would be to like never forget that.
The initial joy.
Yeah, or just the raw experience of it. because it's easy to get lost, especially in a industry that's all about self-promotion and trying to, like make it, and judging your success by your Spotify followers or any of that sort of stuff. Where like if you have that mindset, suddenly you're going to think of yourself like if you're not doing well in that way, as like a failure or like someone who's not good, and you might start to play poorly, or you might get false confidence because you have the big numbers and there's nothing backing it up. There's no soul, and that's kind of like the biggest nightmare in music, I think, is to be someone propped up in that way and not feel the love for it anymore.
Yeah, hollow at that point. Yeah, man.
Well, I just want to thank you all, and yeah, you're so amazing, and Bellingham is amazing, and this place, and that's all there is for me right now.
All right, thanks, man.
Cool.
All right.
Thank you.